What is up, guys, and happy new moon in Leo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am El Nino. I do tarot readings and I also do story times. If you are from my TikTok, welcome. Happy to have you here. Okay, so this is going to be a collective reading for the new moon in Leo, which is today. So as you guys know, new moons are all about transformation, but for some particular reason, and this is more so intuitively what I was channeling, this new moon is I feel very special and very life changing. Okay. I do feel like a lot of people always say, new moons, full moons are all about transformation, but I feel like this one in particular is very, very transformative and very life changing for the collective and for our spiritual paths and for where we're going. Okay. Okay, so the first thing I keep getting was authenticity, which new moons represent authenticity. So this makes a lot of sense where we're being called to be ourselves, be our authentic selves, do it authentically. Okay, what spirit is saying. Some of you guys, I don't know why I'm seeing tomatoes or the colors red. So some of you guys maybe could be growing things organically if you plant certain things, or this is symbolic of spirit saying to just start something organically, right? Be authentic to yourself, be authentic to what you're growing, be authentic to what you're trying to do, whether this is a platform. At this time, there's a big emphasis on authenticity because authenticity will take you far. Okay. I'm also channeling for some of you guys, and I will pull cards in a second. Your environment where you are right now, it could be where you're living, where you're working. I feel more so where you're living. I feel like where you are right now, you're maybe not able to fully be yourself or fully express yourself or fully come into yourself. So I feel like during this new moon and even after this new moon, I feel like you will have thoughts of moving, or maybe you're thinking about relocating, or something during this new moon is going to call you to relocate. And I'm seeing a body of water. So you may be called to live near water, maybe a lake, maybe a ocean, could be LA, could be Florida, could be somewhere. I'm seeing like a lot of water for some reason. Okay, so it could be near, like, I don't know, Michigan or Oregon or something by the coast is what spirit is saying. And if that does not resonate, that's okay. That's just what spirit is showing me. Something about relocating, or you're relocating from certain people. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. I'm also channeling something about, and this is very specific. This is not for everybody because I see a little cat, little stuffed animal right here. So for some of you, there's like a cat that could be significant during this new moon, or some of you guys could have recently lost a cat, or you recently could have found an animal. And I feel like this is symbolic for you during this new moon of some transition or transformation. Some of you also could have lost an animal and you're wondering, are they with you in spirit? Yes, they are. Okay, I feel like this is very recent. For others of you, some of you guys could be getting a new pet. Okay, maybe you lost a pet and you're getting a new pet during this new moon transition. Okay, so a lot of animals are also very significant here. So let's get started with the reading. Thank you, guys. Also, I will put the timestamp below if you just want to skip to the card pull. I know sometimes I talk a lot, but let's get started. So I'm using the Yin Yang Oracle. So what does my collective need to know for their highest good when it comes to this new moon in Leo? Okay, this new moon in Leo. Let's see, Spirit. What do they need to know when it comes to this new moon in Leo? We have, look at that, rebirth. Interesting. I'm going to take this card out. Rebirth, winter. So I feel like some of you guys are going to go through a rebirth. Maybe you guys could be relocating. Remember, I was saying the words R-E's could be significant. I'm getting relocating, or there's a rebirth coming in. I feel like this rebirth is starting now, but then during the winter time, you're going to really start to see more of the rebirth transition. For others of you, I'm also getting you guys could be going somewhere maybe cold. Maybe someone could be from New York. Maybe you're going back east during the winter time, or you're relocating somewhere. Okay, and I do see a lot of fall energy, so definitely relocation, whether it's relocation with your physical location or relocation with spirit, but definitely a rebirth of self as well, right? Rebirth of self-love, self-care, who you are as a person. Yes, oh my gosh, I love it when spirit channels. So we got self-love, creation, intention. So yeah, I definitely feel like a lot of you guys are recreating yourself, or spirit is calling you. Even if you haven't done this yet, it's okay. Spirit is recalling you to have a rebirth when it comes to self-love, when it comes to a creation, when it comes to building yourself. And remember I was saying something about water? Some of you guys maybe could be relocating near water, okay, or something about water or the ocean or a lake. But I'm seeing a lake or a park as well. I also feel like some of you guys could be getting inspired by water or inspired by I'm seeing a visual of like arts. So I'm seeing someone could be painting near water, or you're painting a body of water, or something about being near water is what's going to create something. It's going to inspire you with this self-love card. Very beautiful energy. So I do feel like this is all about creation and being authentic to self. Okay. Being authentic to who you are as a person. And then we have the temptation card reversed. So this is deception. For some of you, like I was saying, you could be maybe there's certain people that you could have found something out about recently, but I feel like this was inevitable. This had to happen so that you can literally create self-love to you, for to recreate yourself. Okay, for some of you too, there could have been an energy of maybe you were putting on this facade, right? By you not being authentic to yourself, by you not being authentic to who you were. And I feel like this mask or this facade is coming out basically, or it's coming, you're coming out of this period of self-deception for some of you, right? And deception doesn't mean that you necessarily were doing something sneaky. It was more so you were, like I said, the Four of Swords reverse. Yeah, you were more so maybe not being completely authentic to self, okay? But we do got the Three of Swords here. I split the deck. So definitely a lot of you guys could have went through a heartbreak, or you're coming out of a heartbreak. You're coming out of this period of temptations, okay? You could have experienced a lot of temptations recently, or people could have tried to tempt you. And maybe some people tried to cause a heartbreak. They tried to cause this heartbreak, this pain, okay? It's like the bleeding heart energy. But I feel like you, in the midst of this, you are learning, or you learned, right? Because everyone's on a different path. You're learning to create. You're learning to co-create with self, learning to co-create with winter. Okay, someone's favorite months could be winter. Someone could be born in December or November. Okay, I don't. I'm also getting New York, upstate New York for some of you, or New Jersey, or Washington State. Oregon could be significant as well. Maybe someone could be taking a trip there in the winter time, but winter is going to be very significant for my collective. Okay, so let's see, what do we have for you guys? We have the Seven of Swords reverse. Wow. So this is like the deception card, right? This is, but it's in the inverted. So I definitely feel like too, you could have literally have cut certain things out, or patterns, or people that you could have found something out recently. I feel like you found something out about somebody, or there was some deception here with someone. If it wasn't with somebody, it was more so you coming out of this period of not being authentic, right? Walking as a different person, walking as a different environment. But I feel like you're learning to take care of self, learning to also to embrace who you are. I just got a message. That's why I was kind of pausing. Okay. For some of you too, there could even be people that could be accusing you of your self-love journey, accusing you of your spiritual journey. Okay, I feel like too, you could have went through a transformation where you're not the same person you were anymore, and some people could be trying to bring up the past. Okay, but I feel like this is what this authenticity is also, is learning that you were never perfect, right? We all have a past. There's something about that too. Okay, somebody could have had a past, or somebody could be bringing up somebody's past, or something somebody did. But I feel with it inverted, it's almost like you're not in that energy anymore. And this is why you're co-creating. Some of you guys are like rehabilitating your self-love. You're rehabilitating your self-worth. You're rehabilitating who you are as a person, which is such a beautiful energy. And we have the High Priestess. Yeah, this is your intuition. Okay, some of you guys, literally, you are rebirthing yourself. You are rebirthing who you are. Some of you guys could be revamping your business, maybe your spiritual business. Some of you guys could be focusing, maybe blogging about self-love if you have a blog, or maybe you're writing poetry, or you're writing things about certain things you've been through. Maybe moments where maybe moments where people were not being authentic to yourself, or not authentic to you. Wow, I didn't mean to say that. Authentic to you, but there's something about someone not being authentic to themselves, or they weren't. And that's why Spirit is calling this rebirth energy, this rebirth period with this self-love card to you, so that you can create who you really are, right? Or create an image of yourself. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. But I feel like for some of you, you're on the fence with something. You're maybe not too sure, or somebody is maybe not too sure of what they're trying to do. Is it going to thrive? Right? Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I move here? Should I do this? I feel like with this Two of Pentacles, this is definitely also Spirit is saying that I keep hearing pick a side. So I feel like this new moon, it's calling you to also pick a side, make a decision, and be confident with this decision, because the Fool card is here. So this is all about stepping out, being your authentic self, not being afraid if you look foolish, right? Not being afraid, not that you are foolish, but not being afraid of what anyone else thinks. Some of you guys, this could be literally you stepping out of maybe your identity. All right, maybe you're stepping out in a new wardrobe, a new hair, or a new place. I feel like there's something that you're battling in your environment currently, where you're maybe not, I feel like you're juggling who you are versus who people want you to be with the Seven of Swords here. But it's inverted. I feel like you're being called to literally pack up. I'm hearing pack up your things and go. Whether it's a job, whether it's a place. I feel like some of you are debating, should I stay or should I go? Spirit is saying you already know what you need to do with this High Priestess. Some of you guys are researching places, you're researching where to relocate, and I feel like you're being called to literally take that jump, take that leap of faith, take that risk. Whatever this is, doesn't have to be location, it could be anything. Some of you guys, you're starting something completely new. You're starting school, you're starting something completely new, and it's like you're maybe not too sure of where you're going. Is it gonna work for me? Is it gonna work out for me? Spirit is saying, have faith. It's gonna work out. There's always gonna be the sun at the end of the tunnel. There's always gonna be the light at the end of the tunnel, right? And not sorry, the sun. There's always gonna be brighter days when you learn to self, when you learn to create self. Some of you guys are literally creating, maybe you're creating clothes, you're creating certain things, and you're learning to co-create with the universe. So this new moon message is very, very important. I feel this is very life-changing, and it's a very pivotal point for the collective. And this applies for me too, guys. I'm not perfect. I'm learning, I'm growing with you guys. So I feel like this is being us, calling us to put ourselves out there more and be ourselves. Don't be afraid to be yourself, is what Spirit is saying. So that's what I have, guys, for this collective message for the new moon. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a happy full moon. Remember, guys, manifest, 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 and may all your wishes come true, guys. All right. Love you guys. Bye.